It's one of the most important events in the calendar across parts of Asia. In cities like Hong Kong, Chinese New Year festivities fill the streets, blending ancient traditions and modern culture. The celebrations also mark the start of another major event. After 6 years of competition, Hong Kong Race Week has become a fixture on the youth sailing circuit, earning a reputation as one of the most competitive regattas in Asia.
Hong Kong Race Week is incredibly important to us. It's the largest youth dinghy event that certainly we put on, and I think is probably the largest one in Hong Kong.
Competitors are not only here to win, they're keen to build on their international racing experience. The regatta is a constituent of the ASAF Youth World Cup and considered good training for the Optimist Asia and Oceanian Championships. The quality and size of the fleet continues to grow, paving the way for Hong Kong to provide world-class sailing and an impressive international lineup.
Everybody knows about it, and we're getting more and more overseas events. We've now, I think, got 11 countries coming, and it's growing every year, which is fantastic.
More than 240 sailors joined the event this year. International representation included China, Cambodia, Macau, India, Indonesia, Italy, Qatar, Singapore, Chinese Taipei, the United States and Hong Kong.
比较喜欢这里的参赛选手，因为这里参赛选手水平都很高，能让我更快的進步，可以以賽代練。
咁所以每一次嚟呢度咧係刺激、開心，但係咧有挑戰極大啊！
This year, for the first time, Cambodia took up the challenge. Qatar entered a sole competitor to represent the country.
When I know that there is a Hong Kong Racing Week, I saw that there is a good competition between me and the other sailors. So if I came here, I'm gonna get more experience about sailing.
Windsurfers and sailors from 10 classes competed in up to 12 races. This year, female competitors made up more than a third of the fleet.
This is my second year, and I hope I can compete more in the future here because it's a really nice experience.
The spectacular location adds to the overall sailing experience. The competition is held at the Royal Hong Kong Yacht Club's Middle Island base, with 5 race areas showcasing the city's picturesque coastline.
这个地方，因为它这个海水很清澈。
A new division was added to the regatta. The RS Fever is a popular double-handed dinghy globally and is the newest class to join the event.
那么 FIFA 因为我的孩子们他们在准备，我们会准备去 FIFA 的美国世界，在4月份在美国的世界锦标赛。去年夏天是在荷兰，我有带6个队去到去年夏天那个 FIFA 的世界锦标赛。
Cool conditions and strong winds greeted sailors on the first day. Some underestimated the wind strength, but once the race got underway, the breeze weakened. Those competitors able to corral the shifty conditions pulled ahead in their divisions, including Hong Kong's 420 sailors Chun Ho Ho and Ka Ho Lee. In the radial class, sisters Nancy and Molly Highfield battled it out in the front of the fleet with consistent top 10 results. In the end, Chinese Taipei Ogawa Chiang was the eventual winner, 2 points clear of the sisters, who were tied on points, with Molly squeezing ahead of Nancy on countback to take second and third respectively.
She tacked on me 6 times in one race for no reason.
There is always a reason. So yes, there was a day where I did a lot of tacking on Nancy. It wasn't
anyone else either. It was just me. She only tacked on me.
It was 60% intentional, but generally we don't argue about it afterwards. What happens on the water stays on the water.
The Optimist Green Fleet continues to grow from mainly local sailors to an expanding international lineup. The aim of this class is to nurture young competitors, familiarising them with big race events.
We believe very much that you have to find a pathway to get people the young kids into the sailing and into the regattas. It's quite a scary experience sometimes that, it's a big fleet that's got some top sailors in it and I'm going to be at the back. Well, the Green Fleet is the way into that. This year we've got a lot of international entries in the Green Fleet.
This year, the Optimist Fleet attracted the largest lineup. Defending local champion Duncan Gregor was the one to beat. He came 9th in last year's World Championships and was not ready to give up his title on the 2017 Race Week event.
The boats to watch out for are probably the international competition and also the local competition, especially Douglas Lung. He's been sailing very well recently.
He didn't disappoint, winning for a second year, with rival Douglas Lung taking second prize.
I've been sailing Oppies for 6 years now. This is one of my best results.
Local pair William Stork and Julian Hill won the RS Fever division. They started sailing the boat just 3 months ago, but after this victory, they're committed to the class and the competition.
It makes for really fun racing and a lot more competition because all the crossings and the manoeuvres, everything's faster and it's really fun.
In the Laser 4.7 class, Indonesia's Roger Widodo took the title with 3 firsts and a 7-point cushion between India's Tutresh Tatha in second place. Qatar's sole entry was pleased to secure 9th position, but also grateful for the experience.
Yeah, I made some new friends from India and from Indonesia, from Hong Kong.
The Royal Hong Kong Yacht Club hosts a long list of world-class sailing events. The younger members have also put the club on the map with their campaign to ban single-use plastics.
It doesn't just benefit you, it helps every other person in Hong Kong who does a water sport. And we're trying to keep Hong Kong shorelines clean for all recreational users.
As well as the competitors, the club's volunteers play a crucial role, overseeing an international regatta that's only growing in size.
We have probably got, I don't know, probably something close to 70 or 80 volunteers a day for 5 days. So we're knocking up towards 500 volunteers. And I mean, that's just huge. And there's no way you could do it without.
With 10 sailing classes and 11 countries competing in more than 85 races, the 2018 Hong Kong Race Week has made the city a premier racing destination. A team of enthusiastic volunteers and committed parents are central to overseeing the competition. But generous funding from the Hong Kong government and loyal sponsors like Anglo Eastern have helped that reputation, attracting the next generation of first-class competitors.
We give more opportunity and chance to organize this kind of international event for the youth cause, to grow their skill, and they have international competition running in Hong Kong instead of to go to overseas.
While some managed to take home a title, other competitors were just proud to be a part of this annual international regatta.
There's always something we can take away from each other's sailing that we can learn as well. So, yeah, I would still. What she said. I would still prefer to be a bit ahead of her.
It was a great event so far. We had a great 3 days racing. The race management did a great job.
I want another chance to prove that I could be the one for you. How could you make me feel so good and do those evil things you do now? I'm